This is Axel from Rivals Duck Sports Authority. I'm here with Jadarrius Perkins, 6'2", 190 pounds, DB, out of Mississippi Gulf Coast. Jadarrius, how you doing, man?
Man, I'm doing good, man. How you doing?
Good. Staying solid. One thing I wanted to get across now, wanted to present you to Ducks fans. They know JD, the cornerback, 4.4 speed, and covering all that. But I wanted them to know you as a person. Just tell me a little about yourself, how you got started with playing football, and like who got you into playing football and all that.
Well, I moved down to Long Beach when I was in like 6th grade. And my friend, he played football. He's always had me outside playing football because I boxed growing up. I didn't play football. I boxed growing up. So we used to be outside playing backyard football. And one day he told me to go to trials with him for middle school.
Mm-hmm.
And I just tried out, not knowing what to do. I ended up making it. So,
what position were you playing at first?
Receiver.
Okay.
So then I ended up playing, and I liked it. Like I started. I couldn't really remember the plays though. I didn't know how to play football.
Yeah.
So everything it came harder to me. But then the next year I played in 8th grade and I moved to another school and I just dominated, and it just took off from there.
Okay. And I mean, I be seeing your posts and like everything. Whenever you post something and your workouts and all that, you just self-describe yourself as a dog and all that. But who installed that mentality in you? Like, times like this, a pandemic, you feel me? Like a lot of people are gonna slack off, but you seeing how consistent you are on social media, who installed that mindset in you?
My high school DB coach, Teron Sims. He the corner coach at Pearl River Community College right now.
Okay.
He really turned me into like, I feel like I say he made me. He said we both did
it. I like that. So like, would you say like, then what's your biggest motivation? Like, what's your why? Like, why do you play football the way you do and all that?
And like, really, I just want to take care of my family. Like, that's all I think about. I know I got the capability to do that.
That's true. I mean, like, down south, I'm in the East Coast, and I know down south there's some real ballers out there, speed, size, strength, and all that. So, seeing that you got offers from Alabama, Auburn, Florida, and schools like that, elite schools in South, like Oklahoma too. What made you decide to just like have that mindset that, okay, the South is where I'm at right now. Let me go to the West Coast and be part of what Oregon's building and all that.
As a kid, I grew up loving Oregon. Like, even though I didn't really like football, like Oregon, like that brand, like that Nike brand, them colors, like that was always like cool to me.
Mm-hmm. Nah, I feel you. I mean, I remember my first ever Oregon game and seeing the lime green and yellow and them running like all around. It just definitely got my attention. So ever since then, that's part of the reason why I started watching Oregon too. But going off of that, like, you talk about Oregon, the brand and all that. What's your very first memory of Oregon? Like, who got you attracted to Oregon, like other than the Nike jersey and like all that?
D'Anthony Thomas.
That's me, huh?
D'Anthony Thomas.
I got you. You remember like any clear memory of D'Anthony Thomas? Because I know my first memory was that juke he had, when the guy was running behind him and he was like shifting, like making the guy look left and right. What's yours?
Man, I'm trying to remember that. I'm trying to remember that kick return. He was in the pink. He was in the pink jersey.
Okay. The breast cancer one with the helmet, pink helmet.
I'm trying to remember. It was so hard though. Like that man he's so fast and so smooth. Like way he run. I want to be that. Like I used to be short. And I was on kick return. I want to be that.
Nah, I feel you. But all right, going off with Oregon and like you loving Oregon and seeing how you're repping and all that. Have you visited Oregon?
I haven't.
Oh, you haven't? Oh, wow. All right, because I remember seeing you getting an offer around like early May 4th, May 9th-ish. Then, May 29th, you committed. Like, what what made you sit in like, in your dorm or wherever you were at and decided like, okay, Oregon's home, like I'm feeling it?
Well, Coach Chance and Coach Cristobal, like those dudes made it feel like home. Like they made it feel like family. And on the virtual tour, like I looked at it, everything was so nice. Like I want to be there. Like I want to be a part of that.
Nah, I feel you.
And I know I can help do something and really make Oregon like jump. We can win a national championship.
Nah, and you hear with everybody that talks about Oregon, it's just like that dream that everybody shares, you feel me? And you gotta speak it into existence, and that's what everybody is doing right now. Definitely love that. But also an important question: do you plan on visiting any other places, or is you just like locked in pretty much?
I may
Okay.
visit some more.
Do you have any idea of places you might want to visit or anything like that?
I don't at the moment.
Got you. All right. Taking it, shifting the gear and all that. You talk about your dog and like your work ethic. Do you like model your game after anybody else in the NFL, college football right now, or favorite player?
Jalen Ramsey.
Jalen Ramsey. Yeah. All right. What about him? Like, is it the bump and run? Cause shoot, seeing your tape, you're on everybody 24/7.
It's just that mentality, that dog mentality he got. Like he got it. Like he got that it, and that's me. Like, and it just when he on the field, like he fearless, and I feel like that's me.
Nah, I feel you. So you
like him.
So you be talking your stuff, huh?
Oh yeah, I got to. It come with it. They gonna go hard regardless. I might as well talk, make them go harder.
I feel you. I definitely feel you with that. All right, you saying you gotta talk your stuff and like let them know you're here type stuff. Which wide receiver gave you the hardest time or the toughest time, I should say?
Man.
Hey, take your time, because I'm seeing the film. I don't see many, but if there is one, who?
None. I can't really say none. I ain't got no. I ain't gonna lie. They ain't messing with me.
Yeah, I like that comment. I love it. All right, now what's it called? You obviously have a teammate. I'm sorry, I can't remember his name right now. That's also highly talented. But if you could pick one person right now on like the whole nation, any recruit, one person to team up with you and get them to commit to Oregon, who would it be and why?
I'll say Kentrell from Law, receiver from Law.
Okay, and why? Like, what about his game that you love?
Man, that boy a dog. Them boys from down here, we some dogs. Like, I promise you, he got a couple off from Auburn, stuff like that. But that boy, he needs a duck. He needs to be a duck.
I mean, I obviously know the pandemic, man. It's tough times right now going through all that. But how have you been staying in shape? And, we all see your posts in your backyard, but like what special drills or what mindset, how do you approach this whole pandemic thing? What's your mindset with it?
It's a time to get better. It's time to get better, really. There ain't nothing to do but football.
We right now the Pac-12 is trying to do all conference. Like, what's the move with JUCO? Like, is it like, are you guys gonna have a season for sure? And if you don't, how are you gonna move about it?
Right now, they moved it to February. Sometime in February.
Okay.
So with that, man, I'm gonna graduate in January. Mm-hmm. Like, yeah, I'm gonna graduate in January. So I'm most likely gonna enroll to Oregon.
Okay. So you're just gonna enroll early, and you might not even have a season?
Yeah, I might not play the season.
Oh wow, that's tough. I mean, I definitely know, coming back from winning a championship last year and how high you were talking to AJ about, going for a two-piece. So that's definitely tough, man.
But, I get 4. I get 3 years now. I'm gonna get 3 years. Oregon.
Oh shoot, at Oregon.
Mm-hmm.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Before this Zoom meeting started, you were telling me how you got started with JUCO. Do you want to tell the fans your high school journey and how you got to JUCO and all that?
Well, out of high school, like I didn't have real good grades. Like I didn't take it serious at all. Like at all. I was committed to Southern Miss, and my grades weren't good enough, so I had to go to Mississippi Gulf Coast. I knew I was gonna go to Gulf Coast the whole time. Honestly, I knew it. My cousin played there. Like I knew it.
Gotcha. And seeing the show on Netflix about JUCO football and all that, what's your take on JUCO football and like what mentality that you like? Basically, if you were to give somebody an advice about JUCO football, well, how would you describe it and what advice would you give them?
You want to go play against some dogs? Come to Mississippi JUCO. That's where the dogs at.
All right, I feel you. Speaking of dogs and Mississippi football, though, you're saying that you're what's it called, about to go to Oregon soon in January, around that time and all that. Do you see yourself moving position to safety, or are you just strictly cornerback? Because your coverage skills speaks for itself, but what do you see yourself playing?
I'm a corner. I'm gonna be playing corner.
I got you. What's your technique like? Is it like like you more of a bump and run type of guy, stick to him, or 3, 4, 5 yards and speed up?
I'm press man corner. That's what I do. I can play off. I'm press man corner though. I'm gonna beat somebody up. These long arms, I'm gonna beat them up. Line scrimmage.
All right. Are you close to anybody in Oregon right now, or is it like until you get there you're gonna fill them out type of thing?
I've been talking to my dog, Dante Manning. I talk to
Okay.
him. So that's my dog right now, you know what I'm saying? We talk a little bit on Instagram or whatever.
Gotcha. And you guys haven't met before. You just like on social media? Okay. Got you, man. I mean, shoot, anything else you want to tell the Duck fans about you, or like who you are as a person or anything like that, and what they're can't wait to look forward to?
Man, you're gonna get an entertainer. We're gonna have fun at the game. Y'all gonna have fun with me. Y'all gonna love me. I promise you all.
And what number would you be wearing, or do you have in mind so Duck fans could look out for that one?
I don't even have a number in mind.
Man,
Whatever
hey.
they put the ball out in.
I feel it. Hey, my suggestion, man, go with that number 0 and start your own legacy there, man.
That's real.
Hey, man, it was fun having you, a quick minute about talking about you and who you are as a person. Duck fans get a little insight of who JD is, and, any shout out, social media to follow you in or anything like that?
Oh, yeah, man. Follow me on Instagram at JDKnows01. JD knows. Like, I know. Some people
man, you hear it first, man. Wish you the best of luck, man, with the season coming up and all that, and good grades and all that, and obviously you're about your grind, so keep it up, man. Appreciate you.